MDawg Gaming.
Welcome back to MDawg Gaming. This is MDawg. We've been having all kinds of technical difficulties with getting the next part of this video up for MDawg, the Troll Druid. If you check out our Twitch channel at Twitch/MDawg Gaming, there may still be a couple videos up there on our channel there, as we've tried to experiment with both broadcasting this game and just continuing to make regular videos, and we have been having some difficulties, but looks like we're back in action here. We just in the last few minutes have hit level 15, which opened up the talent tree, and we talked about, and unfortunately I'm not sure that this was actually recorded, but we talked about the changes made to the talent tree. If you're interested in how it used to be, and to me it was more interesting the way it was in the past, if you're interested in that, we will sure talk about that again, and I think we have talked about that in previous videos, even when we've been playing other MMOs. But the way it is now, every 15 levels you have a new tier that opens up, and you have a choice of one of 3 talents. So this first talent, we went with Feline Swiftness, which is, I think, increasing our cat form movement by 15%. We also had Displacer Beast and Wild Charge as choices, but we decided to go with just the straight passive that gives us a little bit of a bump to our movement speed. The other thing that we unlocked at 15 was the ability to queue for the Dungeon Finder, so we can go random classic dungeon. We get a satchel of helpful goods, which is usually a piece of gear, a little bit of money, and for this level that actually is pretty good money, and some experience, and for this level that's also very good experience. Or we can queue for a specific dungeon, and the 3 that are open right now for us are Dead Mines, Ragefire Chasm, and Wailing Caverns. So next time we make a video, we will queue up and probably queue for a random and just see which one we get, and that should be a good time. So right now we're trying to finish up the quest here in Durotar. We're supposed to gather 6 collars from the cultist in Skull Rock, which there should be a cave possibly right over here from the way I'm looking on the map here. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be it. So let's see what we can get here. We only have 1 quest in here, which, unless there's another quest giver inside, which there very well could be, it seems like a little bit of a limited opportunity here. It looks like so far the drop rate has been 100%, which is always nice. This is the new age for World of Warcraft, is really good drop rates, where that hasn't always been the case. Even at lower levels, you sometimes ran into quests that the drop rates were less than ideal. And you still see that a little bit later in the game. I think maybe in Outlands there's still a little bit of that going on, and maybe an occasional quest here or there that is a throwback to lower drop rates. But for the most part these days, you don't have to wait long. Alright, I just can't imagine that we're not going to get a quest or something to go deeper in there, but I don't know. Let's see, we're turning this into the Shaman, and I think certainly there's a good chance that he's going to say, oh, you know that cave you were just in? Actually, I need you to go back in there and take care of somebody that's probably standing at the end of the cave and needs to be taught a lesson. But we'll see. There's Margaz. Yep, we got your collars. So we'll take, actually, we'll take the cloth shoes, even though we're not really doing cloth. An example collar to Niru, Fireblade, and Ogrimmar.
May your blades never dawn.
So it's actually sending us into Ogrimmar. So we will do that, and that might be a good place to wrap up. This is hopefully just basically a catch-up video to see what we have missed in our technical difficulties and get us ready so that next time we are able to put some time in. We're gonna test out that dungeon finder here on Horde side and see how that goes with our druid. We're able to get another point in herbalism. We're at 65, and that is another thing we need to do, is go ahead and train both of our profession skills. We're around that 65 mark, I believe, in both. 62 in skinning, 65 in herbalism. They max out at 75 in this first level, but once you hit 25 points away, so in this case once we got to 50, we're technically able to go train, so that we're not wasting the earning of skill points by not having the training that allows us to go to the next level. So we will do that perhaps next time we record, or maybe even in preparation for next time we record. Let's see, do we have profession trainers? We do have profession trainers turned on, so we should be able to see if we pass one. Looks like archaeology trainer is there in that main building with garage. Now, there's an elevator here. I think it's probably up that we need to go. We'll see. See if we're correct on that. We should be getting a quest sometime soon that takes us into the Northern Barrens. We do have one over there, although I think that is the pet battle quest, so that's not necessarily tied to any quest line other than the fact that we defeated the first battle trainer. Alright, looks like we were wrong on. Alright, and this quest giver is for the Dark Moon Fair, which we are not going to get into in this video series, I do not believe. Alright, looks like we were wrong on this quest giver's location. He is right here, but nothing above us, so he's got to be below us. So let's see what we can find out here. Oh, don't hurt us. Oof, not bad. Cleft of Shadow. Such a secret place, I don't know how to get there. There is... I don't think it's that way. I think it may be this way, but let's see. Here's the drag, and look, there's a cooking trainer. We don't need that. Does this go through? No. This is probably quite frustrating to those of you who are familiar with Ogrimmar. The mighty pin. There's a skinning trainer right over here, and here's an herbalism trainer. So one good thing is coming of all this is we have found
What do you need?
our trainer. So we have the next level of herbalism. We can grab skinning possibly on the way out if we ever figure out where to go. We're going to run off here. We're sort of circling around the area. We're now in the Valley of Wisdom. Kind of on the backside of Orgrimmar now. Is that just up to the elevator? Looks like it is. Let's go back up here and just make sure we don't see a way to get into the Cleft of Shadow area. No, I don't think this is it. This is back up to where we were. So we're going to go back down and hopefully not take too much fall damage. Oh! Not too bad. Alright, so back to the Valley of Wisdom and up and around, and we'll continue to look and see if we can find that way back in. Of course, we're well past the skinning trainer now. Probably should have gone to him when we saw him, but did not know on what this adventure was going to be like exactly. This is looking promising. Well, I certainly feel for brand new warlocks trying to figure out where their trainer is in Orgrimmar. We have found him. Hey, Nero. Neru. And this is the quest that it looks like they're using to send us to the Northern Barrens. Alright. So that's how they're doing it. And that is indeed where we're going next. Let's go take advantage of this wand merchant to repair any goods we need to repair and sell anything that we don't want to keep. Alright. So very cool that we've hit 15 and now the world is our oyster. We can start running some dungeons. Now let's see, was this, I believe this is where the skinning trainer was. Yes, so we came out on the other side here, so we just went right above the entrance that we should have taken earlier. So we live and learn about the Cleft of Shadows. But we have gotten both trainings done now. We're sitting at 59 gold. We've got plenty of gold for when we hit 20 getting our riding training. And things really couldn't be going better for our Troll Druid. So we're going to go out to Orgrimmar. Do we have enough to... Yeah, we can list some things on the auction house, I suppose. And then we will call this a wrap and pick up next time with looking at the Dungeon Finder.
This stuff sells itself.
Earthroot doesn't sell for that much in comparison to the other herbs. We're going to hold on to some of this cloth for now. Alright. Well, there you have it. We hit 15. We explored Orgrimmar a little bit, found the Cleft of Shadows, And we are now ready to go as it's sending us to the Northern Barrens, just past the South Fury watershed, and we've been down in that area a little bit already. And you see we'll cross over into Northern Barrens. I think there actually are some pretty good quests over in there since they've revised things. At least that's what my understanding is. So we will go check that out next time, but for now, MDawg.
Bye bye, Nods.